This quick weeknight spinach and sausage pasta is one of my favorite new go-tos. You know why? You're gonna have the ingredients possibly on hand. You're gonna be able to make this after work, have a beautiful meal that will please everyone on your table in a matter of minutes. Let's make it. This is your meal to save and have in your back pocket anytime you want a very quick, hearty, but filling and delicious weeknight meal. Say you're coming home from work late, say you're just all of a sudden realizing you have nothing to eat. This is what you can do because it uses mostly pantry ingredients with a couple additions, but we'll talk about that. And it really is gonna make a beautiful pasta with one of my favorite things, Italian sausage because it's ready to go with tons of flavor, white beans to add that creamy, more protein, make it heartier, spinach to add some green because it makes it a complete meal, and a few other components, and it comes together in a really quick pasta without hardly any work. So to start, we're gonna start our meat here because I'm gonna do that in a minute. We're gonna take our pasta. You can really use any pasta for this. This is one of those meals where use what you have on hand. That's the key here. We all have a pantry, even if it's a small one, and sometimes there's something that gets stuck in the back, maybe a bag of dried pasta. This is the time to use it up. So always salt the water well. If it came to a boil, you wanna wait till it's boiling to salt it. Put the salt in because that's your one chance to season the pasta, and throw all that pasta right in. And we're just gonna cook it al dente. And that means not overcook it, we want a little bit of tooth. While that's going, I'm going to make sure that I have my skillet heating up, and we're gonna put our sausage right into the skillet. So what I like about Italian sausage, and you can buy it in links, take it out of the casing if you need to, it has tons of flavor. Buy a good quality sausage and you can see, this has parsley in it, this has usually a little bit of fennel in it, maybe some garlic. It has lots of Italian seasonings, and they're gonna really be the player in giving all that flavor to the pasta. I'm chopping up some garlic, and I always think one little nugget I always do, and I do check. I grow my own garlic. We're getting to the time of year where it can sometimes start sprouting after a winter. Don't worry about those green sprouts. They actually do not have any bitter flavor like we think. They taste just fine. I even heard Jacques Pepin actually confirm that. So what I do like to do is first smash the garlic. If you don't do it to take out the husk, do it afterwards, because look how it makes it flat, which to chop is much easier. So then you can just run your knife, make a quick, almost chiffonade across, turn it, and do a nice little dice on it. This just to me makes it so much easier. So if you smash it first, it lays flat, it's much easier and safer. And if you want to, it's even kind of quick. You can go across like this without your other hand there, and look how it just uniformly chops it. So now that that's ready, I want a quick drain. So my sausage is pretty much done. And you can see that here when I bring it over, it's nice and browned, but look at all that extra grease and oil. Now remember, that amount of grease and oil is gonna change with each type of sausage. It won't always be the same, but we don't need all of that. I don't mind if there's a little bit in there, say a tablespoon, but all that extra does not be in there because it would just soak into the pasta and be kind of oily, greasy. So I'm keeping a little bit so we can continue to cook, but look at those beautiful pieces. I like them irregular, bite-sized, nothing perfect. We're gonna put them right back on the stove. We're gonna take all this garlic we just chopped. Remember, I didn't want this to burn, so we're gonna add it now so it just starts warming through. And with that garlic, I'm gonna grab this fresh spinach. So you can use frozen too. I happen to have fresh. And when you're doing it, just look through. If you have big stems, I usually just take those off. If you don't, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just gonna cook down. Now it looks like a lot, but the thing is, if you've seen this ever, it cooks way down. So what we're gonna do is start adding it with that garlic. We're gonna let it wilt. Then everything's really gonna come together at the end. This takes only a matter of minutes, if not just a couple minutes, and we're ready to go. So in a matter of a couple minutes, you can see that spinach wilted, that excess moisture's cooked off. So to finish this off, I'm gonna do 1 can of beans that are just drained. See how perfect that is? They add a great texture to this. A little bit of heavy cream. Now the heavy cream may seem odd, may seem like excessive, not needed, but what it does is it adds just the slight hint of what can be a sauce that can be a little bit richer, a little bit more of a creaminess without being overwhelming, without being too fatty. It's really nice for a meal. So I'm just stirring that, and then we'll add the pasta. I just like to bring that little bit of cream to a simmer. You doesn't need to cook off because it's gonna soak into that beautiful pasta. So now we can just add the pasta. Now notice I'm not draining the pasta because I don't mind if a little bit of water is attached to it. So I'm taking it, letting the excess drip off, but then putting it right in. So a little bit of that residual water is just gonna help fortify that sauce. I just like to let this cook a little bit. So that's when we cook noodles al dente, it's because we want them to finish in whatever we're creating. So they had a little bit more time there on the stove to really finish up. So to bring this all together and I think add the final pop of flavor is a little bit of lemon zest, and you could add the juice too, but I like just a little bit of zest. And see, I'm just getting that bright yellow part, not the pith. So it's gonna be just that bright lemon flavor. Lemon wakes everything up. It really does. It makes everything just sing, dance on your tongue. It's a party. So add that right on top. And then we're going to add a little bit, of course, of fresh parm. Always make sure you can grate it because this is going to give you the best flavor. So Parmesan is really like a seasoning. It's a flavor, has that saltiness to it, has a little bit of that great kind of depth to it. And that's what finishes this up. And it really starts working and melting with everything. So I'm first putting quite a bit on that I want to melt into it as I stir it, and it just works in and kind of works with the sauce too. So we're putting that in, and you can serve it right on top. You can serve it fresh with it too, but I think having a little bit that's gonna work into it, see what I'm doing here is just stirring that together instantly. That lemon is waking everything up. Not that you're smelling necessarily lemon, but you're smelling everything else. And look how fresh and beautiful this is. Has a slight, almost creamy sauce to it. Do you see that there in the bottom? Almost that creaminess. That's gonna go really well with the beans. It's gonna soak into these noodles. This is what I love about a quick meal. It doesn't have to be over the top. It doesn't have to be full of techniques and hard ingredients. See, there's things you can keep on hand and know you can just go grab anytime you need them. So it's hearty. Look at all that delicious. You got the spinach, you got the pasta, it's filling. You can make this vegetarian, leave out the sausage, obviously. Add in some other things if you want to, but this is a great meal. And it's one that I kind of always go back to, especially when I want something that I don't have to worry about taking too long. The layers of flavor actually keep hitting you. Now remember, you didn't see me salt anything. You know why? Sausage is salty. We make sure we season the pasta. Taste it at the end. You can do a little bit of finishing salt, but this is a well-rounded dish. I'm not tasting lemon, I'm tasting all the flavors. You're getting some of that fresh spinach note, you're getting the beautiful sausage, so choose a good quality one, and you're getting al dente, perfectly cooked noodles. They're not mushy, you don't want mushy noodles. They're holding up and they're beautiful. That's what I love about this. You're eating with your eyes first, bright, beautiful, pops of color, and you're enjoying it really second with all the flavors. So what do I hope you do with this? I hope you make something. I hope you realize how quick it can be to make good food at home that's delicious, restaurant worthy maybe. This is perfect for people coming over. Don't feel like you have to go to any more work than this right here. This will feed and make everyone happy. Check my website, wiseguy.com for this recipe, all my other recipes. Like, share, pass this around so other people can make this too. Till next time, enjoy some good food.